Hey, what's up guys? If you're a South Asian man living abroad, maybe you're from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, anywhere, and you're living in a Western society, then I want to share with you 5 ways in which you can be much more social, much more better at your dating life, and at the same time just dominating the social landscapes in these countries. The first thing I want to get started with is that the stereotypes that Indian men have abroad. Generally, we've got a reputation of not being smooth with women. We've got a reputation of just being a bit too aggressive with women, not understanding social dynamics. So the first thing you want to do is not feel like you're lesser than anyone. And what happens is, like, because of the colonial hangover, like we were ruled by the British, and anytime it's true that any white woman or a white man comes down to India, like if you go to India Gate or you go to the Taj Mahal or even Goa, there are a lot of these videos of like women chilling on the beach and a group of men just surrounding them and just being like, hey, you guys look amazing, or like, and actually, not even trying to talk to them, but just take videos of them, take selfies of them, because we've just never seen white people, and that's okay. But you got to realize that when you come here, it's kind of creepy. In a place like LA or any Western place that you're at, it's okay to see people out here, and these are societies which are much more sexual. They're not as conservative as the ones that we have back home. So when we come abroad, we've got the colonial hangover of being ruled by the British for 300 years. What that does is that makes us feel like we're less than someone else. But that's not true. Your value or your place in society or in the societal construct will be decided by what you think of yourself. So if you're going to settle for like, oh, I'm less than this person, and these are the guys that will get the girls, and of course they're going to like them, they're not going to like me. You got to realize that if that's the standard you set for yourself, that is exactly what you're going to get. So first thing is realizing that the limiting belief is not serving you, and to give up on that. Like, one thing we need for that is we need stronger role models who are socially much more capable. So one reason for me to be visiting these abroad countries was to show you that I am that one person. I was in New York, I've been to Europe, I've been to Bali, I've been to Thailand, and I've got infills everywhere. I've been talking to people everywhere, I've been socializing with them, and I'm dominating social landscape. And one reason for that is I'm not thinking that these people are above me, but I'm not gonna let anybody make me believe that I'm not as good enough as anybody else out here. So I want you to hold yourself up to that standard. Secondly, you gotta get your grooming and your styling in order, and that'll be super important for you to do. I'll tell you why. Whenever we're abroad, we cook, right? We gotta cook, and we love the Indian food because bhai, desi khane se acha koi aur khana hai hi nahi. But there's a lot of spice in the food. What that does is the spice gets onto us. And if you're someone who eats a lot of fish, the smell is gonna stay on your t-shirt and it's gonna stay on your clothes. Because we're Indians, we don't realize that we're smelling. The first thing you need to do is take multiple showers every day. Anytime you go out, you take another shower, like before going out. Make sure your clothes are clean, wash them every day, and use perfume, use cologne. So you want to use roll-ons which have like, that bacteria causing blockers, and then put like a perfume on top of it. If you want a recommendation, I use the Dior Sauvage. It's pretty fucking nice. So make sure you're smelling good. Number 3, the third thing is that we feel that, these people are better than us, and they're better looking than us, and they've just got a better skin color than us, and that they're gonna just get all the girls because of that thing and because they're jacked. Now, getting jacked, going to the gym, that's in their culture, it's not in our culture. Combine that with the genetics of us being mainly skinny fat, which happened because we come from a place where there were famines. So our bodies learned to store fat in the lower abdomen area so that if there is a famine in the future, we can tap into those fat reserves. But now, if we're in the US, we're clearly not famished, we're not starving, we're not dying. So if we're here, we gotta take care of that. Get a fitness coach who can get you from skinny fat to jacked. Like, you don't have to get like big, huge, but make sure that you're lean, you've got some muscle mass going, and that will bring up some of your confidence there. The best fashion advice that I would give anybody is, firstly, get fit. If you get fit, you wear anything. It could be like a $10 t-shirt from fucking Primark in London, or it could be just from a thrift shop, or it could be if you're wearing something off Rodeo Drive and you're wearing Gucci out there. You will still look good. You don't have to show off brands to like really feel like you're enough. Not for just the reasons that you belong with these people, but also for the reasons that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you feel like, I am that guy, I am good enough. So that gives you confidence. Another thing that great fashion is going to do, the girls around you, like your sister, your mom, or any of the friends that you have, they will give you compliments. Because of those compliments, confidence is going to go up. Number 4, when you're at a place like the USA, you gotta get some hobbies out here. What that's going to help is, that's going to help you build a social circle. It could be like going to the gym, it could be hiking, it could be picking up a sport, it could be dance, it could be anything. One, it helps you understand the culture that people have out here. Like playing baseball or playing basketball is good. Listening to hip-hop music and dancing to that stuff is good. The more you're going to be around the locals, the better it's going to be for you. What we guys do is, when we go abroad, we just sticking around with the same Indian community because we feel like, we belong with them. It's great to have a community, I'm not saying that, but that should not be your only strategy. That should not be your only friend. You're out here to not stay in the same comfort zone. You're out here to expand and learn new things. And of course, I want you to have the roots in India because, dude, like, our society is fucking amazing. If you're here in the West, do like the Westerners do. And that's going to be very important for you to understand the culture, to get better socially. You will pick up on these subtle social cues that will help you go a long fucking way understanding how this shit works. And then number 5, finally, you've got to take the risk of talking to people. Do not think that girls are gonna just come up to you. Like, if you think that you're gonna start smelling good, you're gonna go to the gym, any of the advice I've given you out here, girls will approach you or they will tell you, oh my god, you look great, and then you'll get a girlfriend. That's not how it works. If you want to get a girlfriend, you will have to go talk to people. I'm not even saying that you need to go talk to people because you need to get a girlfriend. I want you to go talk to people because I want you to overcome social anxiety. You overcoming social anxiety, you building unstoppable confidence where you really don't feel that you're beneath anyone and you have epic core confidence going on. That will help you in each and every way of your life. Like every segment, you will need that confidence and it will translate into those things. On top of that, with that core confidence, you need to start going out to public places. So there are a lot of streets, there are a lot of parks, like New York is specifically great. The great thing about parks and beaches is the people are just sitting out there and they're free. So they're more open to talk to people. Another thing is places like big cities like LA or like New York or London. A lot of people are visiting as well and they do not have a lot of friends and they do not have like a core social circle. So you can meet them and you can make a great social circle. And then if it clicks with one of the girls you like, you can of course take it ahead and you can take it forward with her. Another place that I really love is going out to the bars and the clubs because that is where a lot of the fun is. If you can learn to let go, being stuck in your head mentality of just working all the time, because most of you would be in like STEM professions. STEM professions require the highest IQ people, but the highest IQ people are not good at social venues because you got to turn that brain off. What you need to do, you need to have ways around, which is when you have hobbies or when you're talking to people, you will learn how to get out of your head and get into that flowy state where you can talk to people, where you can socialize, and that will give you proof that you are actually a cool person. Slow and steady, you'll start to be more and more cool, and you will learn a lot of things about socializing, you'll learn a lot of things about body language, vocal tonality, and just by talking to people. At the same time, if you need more help with that, I've got an entire YouTube channel. You can check out a lot of the videos out here. You got to learn how to build your social skills. So a part of that is rejection. You got to go up and talk to that girl, and it's okay if she rejects you because there is no such thing as rejection. You're just socializing. Your goal only is to just get out of your own head, get out of your comfort zone, and just talk to people. Slow and steady, you start having fun, you start doing amazing things, and then eventually you're gonna be fucking killing it. Alright, so this is Kshitij signing off, boys. I will see you guys soon. I'm out here in LA in front of the Hollywood sign, and then there's like an epic view out there. And if this is your first time watching the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you spank it, smash it, demolish it, and I'll see you in the next one.